Well, the fans jumped the gun on that one a little bit, but
they're just so ready. The BlossoM fans, like, you know what? We can win this. We have to win this. Let's get those cheers out.
So now, let's look at these comps. This is the one where the Widow has the least relevance, obviously. It's Control Tower, and will be Zarya Reinhardt with variation, though. D.Va on the side of X6 with the triple support, having the Brigitte coming through.
Oh.
And they're going to hide this, whereas BlossoM...
Sneaky, sneaky.
BlossoM's running the Hanzo for tank busting potential. Okay, here comes the wraparound here with the Lucio speed boost. They're looking for the stun onto the Reinhardt. They get it.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead, charges away. Managing to keep himself alive here for the moment. The Fire Strike not going to connect from No Smite. Pushing forward, Hammer Swing's coming down. It's going to be Mineral falling. They still manage to get the first blood there onto the enemy Ryan, and Sia will also fall as Rhea. This goes off with the rockets.
The Ana pick as well is such a win more when you're in these situations. You get getting a nano boost. Now you can use this choke point and the biotic grenades to gatekeep out these two entrances to the point. And that's just going to give further ult charge to the tanks. Such a smart play to use the speed boost to approach like this. And Illicit on the far, really not going to have a lot of opportunities to get in and do damage. He does get inside. That's the start here.
He's nearly got the barrage ready. Getting the setup for it. It's going to be very difficult as the nano boost comes down. He'll kite his way back. It's No Smite. To just break the lines here of BlossoM. Mineral fall off the bat yet again.
Now the grab is ready, the Earth Shatter is ready, and the armor now from Order makes it even more difficult to approach.
Yeah.
Getting the angle with the barrage is going to be nigh impossible because you cannot sneak your way through. Everything that you do is known to X6. Sound barrier going to be up soon, plus the armor. Like, how do you actually make this happen? Dragon Strike combo not an issue here.
Well, that's going to be Grab coming down here from the side of X6, but they're going to be the ones losing members. Trade one back there onto Mineral, but Roki and No Smite taken out of the fight, and now Order going to be dead as well. Seems like it might just be the flip coming through from BlossoM off the backside of these kills, especially with the res being used onto Mineral. Self-destruct from Rhea going to be up just about, as is this Earth Shatter from No Smite. So ultimates to work with here for X6 to get back in onto the point, as well as a sound barrier. But we'll be losing control here, just shy of 80%.
I still feel really good about this. The grab is the scariest part, but they're running a D.Va.
Yeah.
So that makes this a little bit less effective. They're going to probably have to use it on the wall or this pillar right in front of where Mineral stands right now. Those are the best targets. And Nano will allow No Smite to get into position for a Shatter. Could be used onto Order as well to guarantee that AoE healing and a rally. Those are the two targets. Here's the grab. Already here.
Grab lost out. That's going to be the Dragon Strike coming through. And yeah, the Bio Grenade, it healed him up a little bit, but in the end, it's just going to be 4 kills over to Ants.
And everyone's seen this on the ladder. Everyone's complained about it on Reddit. It's so difficult to play against this if you don't get the eat on either the grab or the Dragon Strike. But 38 to 79, and they used almost everything for this.
Yep.
Now X6 has the sound barrier and a nano to get their Rhine into position, and in the longer fight, they will build for their own grab surge. So they're still feeling really good about how many resources were used.
Mineral's still going to be trying to shut this down with his own Earth Shatter here. Doesn't find the angle yet as the nano boost is thrown in onto Order. The rally's going to be ready to go. Tosses that one out immediately. The barrage coming down from Illicit, but he is just going to die. Mineral, however, does kill No Smite after the Shatter is used, but he doesn't get anything really off the backside of his own. Falling off the side of the map, the remaining members of BlossoM as they get ready to reset. It's
and ladies and gentlemen,
here for X6.
This is pretty much GG. 92%. How are you going to get out of your shuttle? How are you going to get onto this point and win a fight with no ultimates to speak of?
You just throw the grab down, lock them all in, perhaps.
That's the idea.
Go ahead and toss it. We'll get locked through, and yep, that's 100% coming through for X6, who start things off with a bang here on Control Center.
So before everyone pog champs on the grab surge combo, you have to remember when you use it, where you're at 28% to 80 on the other side. You feel you're actually, as the team getting that grab surge combo, in that case, BlossoM, you're actually basically crying. You're actually dying inside. As you use that combo as the only way you can stop that push, you basically feel horrible that you just got that wipe, because that was the tool you wanted to use to delay. You wanted to use the grab to buy time, then use the Dragon Strike afterwards, and hopefully get another grab. Well, the fact that you had to use both means you lose the game, because they still hold ultimates, they still have sound barrier, speed boost, they come in and crush you.
Have mercy, Wolf. 0 and 3, they're already dead.
I'm just trying to say, like, everyone's screaming in the crowd right now. Everyone needs to chill out, because that was not a winning moment, okay? That's how control works. Welcome to the meta.
All right, well, stun into stun. No Smite still going to get taken down. Great follow-up coming through from the side of BlossoM, getting this opening kill. Shield bash forward, looking for order. Still alive at the moment. Nice boot buff comes through from Roki, getting Sia.
It's interesting that this is the one map where BlossoM's going to say, we're going to run the Zarya rather than the Widowmaker. And X6 changes it up. They put order onto the Zarya, so they keep the Zarya, but they have the Widow for the angle.
This is a great turnaround. I mean, they lost No Smite off the start. No res available whatsoever. Come back in, still managed to get the cap. Both supports are nearing their ultimates and besting the rates here of BlossoM.
If you try to flank, Godspeed's going to find you as well. This is a really cool variation of this composition.
Godspeed sees all.
Indeed.
No Smite cutting his way back over onto the point as BlossoM starts pushing forward. Little shot still coming down, but not really finding that many connections. As Order nearly has the grab ready to go. It's still 45% here for Ons. So very far away as he was shield up onto Roki. Get that high energy coming through and starts ripping him to pieces. Mineral's gonna die. As more and more ultimates become available from X6, but you can see they don't have to use them. They can just hold these.
So the only ultimate they don't have is the Earth Shatter. Forget about the fact that Moira's ult doesn't say 100% because it will in just a second. Just put that out of your mind.
Bebe might actually beat No Smite to that ultimate.
You may very well.
It's very possible that can happen.
Okay, here's the surge.
Through the wall, pushing forward, and it's going to be a big bang coming in. Rhea taken out. Sia gets taken out of the mech. Godspeed finds the follow-up shot.
The bigger bang even, and now X6 has full control. It can gatekeep. BlossoM they used to retake the grab surge Dragon Strike combo. They don't even have that this time. They're going to have to use a speed boost and a rally to approach to get the grab off, and then maybe follow up with a shatter. And that's if that all works out.
Looking for the grab opportunity. Manages to throw that one down straight into Rhea's face.
Huge shatter from No Smite.
But yeah, not going to be finding anything here. The bigger bang not going to be pulled off. No Smite will still fall. And they get the shot onto Roki. The shield bash taking him out. So unable to use that sound barrier. Had Roki gotten that off in time, this might be a different fight.
Oh,
X6
absolutely.
Still delaying for the moment. They'll get the 95% before the flip comes through.
That was still a huge shatter from No Smite. I think he got 3 there. If the barrier goes off, well, look at Order. Built a whole grab during that fight, pretty much, with high energy. If the barrier goes off after that shatter comes down, it ends up being huge. If you look at the kill feed, it looks like, wow, NA shatter lol, but it's actually, it was a cool idea. Now Order's about to have another grab. Sia's gonna have to try to eat that one, or they're gonna lose this point right now. Good shatter here from Mineral, but here's the grab.
Down, the grab's gonna come through. Sound barriers on both sides, and so far, nobody's gonna be dying. No one going low. Mineral, the closest one, 2 kills now coming over onto X6 as Roki and Godspeed will both be eliminated. No Smite pushes forward, another shatter coming down, but he is getting locked up. The stun
has the grab.
Too much. Grab now coming through. Gets everybody on the side of X6. And they will be shredded down. Illicit coming up with Dre himself.
Illicit also gets the rally there, which helps keep Ons alive while he's in that Earth Shatter from No Smite. Because if he goes down, the grab doesn't happen, and we have a more even fight. I'm not saying necessarily without Ons living that X6 would retake the point, but we have a more even fight if that happens.
Oh, man.
Well, you know, this is the meta we live in.
Welcome to the Fiesta, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, another fight here. Order closer to the grab this time.
And into the wall. Yeah, manages to find Illicit.
Good angle.
Into the back, not going to get anything. Sia can make it back through into the back though. Mineral going to be going down. Order finds the kill. Grab ready to go. Can they just get another bigger bang? Tosses that one out. Defense matrix not available.
They don't need it.
And they do not need it. The flip coming through. 95% BlossoM getting so damn close. But I don't know if they're even going to be able to tag this one yet again.
No Smite channeling his inner fraggy here, man. He's building one shatter per push.
Well, Illicit and Notori both going to go down. That's going to be a shatter coming through on both sides. But the OT ticks away, and X6 will come up with the win, 100-84, closing out Lijiang with a 2-0.
They just played the better. They played the better tank composition. They executed their combo better. The Lucio play on Control Tower was the winning one. That literally won them the game. It was over on Control Tower after that happened. Because that's how Control works, right? And I don't want to be one of those guys. I'm like not like the pro gamer that's like, oh, I don't know, like control is a terrible map type, but how you have to remember how it works. The team that controls the control point first, builds meter first, builds better ultimates, and on control tower you have choke points that you operate around after that, where you're looking at AoE ultimates, Shatter and Grab Surge, that control those points even further. So that was a really cool play to use that Lucio speed boost like that, get in there, and they got the stun immediately onto the Reinhardt, then the follow-up charge there from No Smite. No Smite played like a god.
Yeah, wonderful.
We know Order's a great Zarya, and we've talked about him a lot, but like No Smite was the real hero here, I think.
Well, wonderfully done. Great flexibility here from the side of X6 so far between Order and Godsby.
And now it's a 9.
Flip it around, making sure they can get that Widowmaker in.
It's a 9-4 scoreline on control versus a 1-9. And this was the map that if X6 didn't win, we were going to be really worried, right?
Yeah, that would basically just be the series almost gone.
Especially because this is the map that doesn't have Widow involvement as much as other control maps like Achilios or Oasis. We did see Godsby was actually the one who played it there on Gardens, which was a cool variation that eventually switched. But yeah, if they lost that one, it's like, whoa. So, I mean, this is the expected result. Let's see how the series develops now that Ons can pick his Hollywood map if he wants to. This is the most common. With how that tank comp just worked, you definitely don't want to go King's Row. You're not picking that one.
Absolutely not.
All right, you finally get to see this sign.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get a close-up. We saw him before, just kind of chilling in the audience.
Says the BlossoM coach is watching. He's watching. He's keeping an eye out.
Yeah, he's got the glasses on. Oh, he's got glasses under his glasses.
That's how you got to do it.
Oh boy,
double glasses. He's never heard of clip-ons.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep the sunglasses on. So
there's glasses in the glasses that have glasses under them.
Tears for when your team loses, if that happens. Ons, of course, always going to have the Widowmaker fan art coming through, much like Climax.
Yeah. It's a pretty scary looking facial expression as well. Looks like someone's about to die or someone did just die. BlossoM's the best, that sign says. Oh, look at actual BlossoMs.
Hello. Okay, we got some 3D art going on. That's a first.
Says, let's BlossoM today too.
Yeah, that's great.
For Bloom, I guess, is the probably more technical translation. But you guys know.
These people put, these fans in the audience, they put so much time and effort into their signs.
Mobile signs are the new meta.
Yeah.
Stagnant, non-moving signs are just, they're out.
It's all attached to one switch. It moves them all simultaneously. That's incredible.
Yeah. If you're bringing a sign that's 2D only at this point, you should just get out.
There's more effort being put into these signs than I ever put into my homework
assignments. She showed the circuit.
Oh, man. She's revealing her trick.
It was taped together by Band-Aids. That's even more impressive. How did she use Band-Aids to make that? Nah, 2D. Good drawing, but only 2D.
Now yours doesn't move! She can probably hear me, actually. It's not that loud in here right now.
Just shake the sign or something.
I'm going to get berated by the Koreans if I start screaming like that.
Shake the sign or something.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just make it like intensify. I don't know. Get the slow zoom. Okay,
the Roki drawing is good.
That is really good. He's got some like Dorian Gray-esque like frame going on here.
It's an ID card parody here. I didn't actually see what the top left said. Zoom out a little bit more. It says like says like basically like Prince or Princess, I guess, like Princess verification.
Okay.
ID card there.
Roki is confirmed a princess, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as far as 2D drawings goes, that one's pretty damn good. But now it's time for our second map, BlossoM. Their choice again as we get ready to move into hybrid. Like you said, King's Row very much should be avoiding that map pick.
I think it's got to be the Hollywood. With how Point A has transformed on that map, though, it's a small risk to run it. And oh my God, you've done it.
Maybe they're just feeling a little masochistic here today, Wolf.
I think this is a huge mistake.
They have to have something planned.
Well, I mean, we could see one of those fake-out tank comps with the Widow switch, but that's been seen before twice now already. I don't think the third time it's going to work. Keep in mind also that they did have good Graviton combos. It was very clean what we saw when we did see that combo come through, but how Control operates, like once that happened, it was like, well, you're going to lose the map, but it was cool to watch, you know, Hanzo get 5 kills. Will be X6 on the defense first.
Oh dear. Prove me wrong is all I have to say. Prove us wrong here on the English cast, BlossoM. Show us that you have something prepared here for Kings Row and can pick up the win, because if this just results in a full hold at the hand of X6, then we just won't have many nice things to say.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
The voice line, by the way,
nothing nice, maybe nothing to say at all because we're on broadcast.
The voice line for Rhea's Diva was Happy New Year, by the way. Let's see if BlossoM in this new season can break the mold here, take a win over defending champions. It will be the Sia Roadhog Widow attack comp here versus just standard Junkrat Diva, with Bebe making that Roadhog switch.
Order going to be spraying away so far, not really finding that many connections with the grenades. A couple coming down, just tossing a trap in from behind in case there's a flank, but oh, he's going to get hooked! Doesn't go down though, 43 HP, now going to be top back up. Roki able to keep him alive, and Godspeed finds Mineral.
More than Roki, it was Rhea. You could see that D-Matrix right over his face.
Yeah, that too.
Making sure that there was not going to be any follow-up damage there. Very well played by both Roki and Rhea to ensure the save. Swoon already used recall. He's low health, needs to be healed up. Notorious on it, but his triple DPS is not working well for BlossoM at the moment. Just not able to gain any ground with this.
These barriers not lasting very long, obviously, with the Roadhogs. The right clicks just spamming them down. So it's a constant dance of just repositioning, kiting away, dodging sight lines, and then wait for the barrier to come off cooldown, throw it back down.
Well, the phone booth giving some extra layer of protection to Godspeed behind here. Good angle here for Bebe as well. The whole hog canceled.
Yeah, hook comes in, not going to be able to drag him in for the point-blank shot, but does stop that whole hog from rolling through.
Everyone knows I'm a big Illicit fan. He does have the grab. Or sorry, not the grab, the Dragon Strike ready with no grab. Riptire gonna buy some time here. Order just waiting.
It's ready. Snell, go back around the other side. Oh God, can I make it through? Oh! He does. It's gonna be Mineral. Getting taken down.
Yeah, and
the nice panic back and forth.
Makes it tougher to hit. Dotori does manage to get in with the res. That's actually incredible given how far away Mineral is. Here comes the Dragon Strike.
Yeah, tossing that one in. No Smite's gonna go down. On's able to get the follow-up shot. Sia is dead, but now pop out here onto the mech. Rhea will lose that one. Godspeed finds a shot on the Ons. Bebe gets the hook onto Illicit, but can they get back over onto the point? They'll start contesting it here as it comes to about 1.5 ticks. And BlossoM still going to be held at bay because Godspeed has awoken.
He has, and he had line of sight advantage. Bebe opening up with that hook. BlossoM's going to make the switch here to the triple tank. Reinhardt having Swoon and Dotori switch over to the proper supports. 75 seconds left to make this happen. They do use the speed boost to get around the side. They've been spotted.
Ult comes in, hook. Pulling the Junkrat onto the low ground, but Order
no,
just takes out Swoon. He's like, okay, you want to pull me down here? I'm just going to kill one of your healers then. Only thing that they're able to get for the moment as Bebe is out of control with these hooks. The only thing BlossoM could get was a supercharger. That's it.
That's it. Another hook.
Another hook.
Bebe, man,
good
he's my
God.
Bebe has played Roadhog actually extensively in the past. It harkens back to his flex days on Apex. We saw him. He was one of the only supports back then to play it. It fits the meta now for the support to make the switch. And he is just absolutely killing it. Another Riptire is ready. You've got one shot BlossoM, no support ultimates, no shatter, only the Impresight. If this gets any kills, man, it slides out.
Riptire coming through yet again, just popping it over the top. Takes Sia low, but not going to get the knockout on the mech. So
here comes Bebe
crushing this push.
He's looking for a hook from above.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Big burst, they knock him up onto the high ground. Bebe finds Swoon. Self-destruct comes in, Rhea going to go down, however, but Bebe finds Dotori and helps take down Illicit. Now Mineral dead. The OT taken away 50.8% as another hook to go ahead and cap off the full hold. X6.
You have made a horrible mistake, BlossoM. You have chosen Kings Row into this team, and you thought you could run the 2-3, the 2-tank triple DPS against this composition, against a standard comp, and the execution looks like this, you have misunderstood your opponent's strengths and also your weaknesses. And we have a full hold. Bebe stole the show. Godspeed is coming up in the kill feed big time. But it doesn't matter because Bebe is getting hooks out of concussive mines. The synergy between him and the Junkrat is huge. And while everyone's trying to pick up the pieces on the side of BlossoM, Godspeed is shooting them in the head. No one can get back to spawn. Huge ult disadvantages as the swaps come through. And this looks like it may just be another fast night here of Korea Contenders. This was just not the right choice.
Yo, is this Papa Godspeed?
It's Rhea family there. It looks like. Instead of Rhea fighting.
I saw Godspeed on the signs though, but I wasn't.
Well, we all know Rhea's father's a big esports fan, but
all right.
I don't know if that was him. Might be some other family.
Papa Rhea then. All right. But,
Rhea killed it, man. He kept saving order on the Junkrat over and over and over with the D-Matrix. The guy was just saying no. Whenever he got hooked, whenever he got pulled, whenever he got knocked up, it was just defense matrix in the face.
Well. If you're just joining us, then BlossoM made the worst map pick that we have ever seen in Contenders Season 2. Picking Kings Row into X6. And X6, they might not even go for the Zarya comp. I think they're just going to try to roll BlossoM with the same exact thing that they just attempted and be like, wow, how did you guys not pull this off? Look how easy it was.
The variation being the Hanzo here, obviously, and no, the support flex being to the Roadhog, not the Tracer that we saw earlier from Swoon. So just trying to get picks to open this one up, and with how good Bebe is on the Hog, as we know, this may just be a quick cap. Bebe sneaks around here, unknown to anyone where he is. He's looking for the D.Va.
Yep. Hook's not going to connect.
Very close call there.
Doesn't get that much damage in. Just go ahead and push in behind Sia, but now he's going to drop onto the low ground. Pops back up. Bebe going to take a breather. And Ons alleviates some pressure by getting rid of Godspeed. So far, decent start, but 50.8%. That's all that they need. Res is going to be used. Rhea sitting here below half HP, can be feeding a lot of ult charge over to Roki, so can have that Valkyrie ready to go very swiftly.
Well, Godspeed, line of sight advantage, takes out Ons, and this is basically all she wrote.
This is how it starts. Headshot there on Asun, he barely survives. Whole Hog going to be burned as he tries to push them back. First tick not yet coming through. Order just going to be tossing the Dragon Strike.
Weird camera angle we had there for a moment, but
yeah, I'm not sure if that might have actually been devoured by the defense matrix.
Looks like it.
Really odd camera angle, as you say. Reptire comes in, does shut down No Smite, but Godspeed gets on yet again, and now Dotori's going to fall. That 3 members dead, making floor Swoon. Will drop. First tick rolls in. Hook to get the shot onto Mineral, and that is going to be Kings Row. Very swiftly taken by X6. They move up 2-0 in this series.
You asked the question.
More.
You asked the question, Achilios. You basically said, prove yourself. Make this pick viable. Make this Kings Row pick make sense. And as we know, it certainly did not.
Nope.
And for me, as someone who was really hyped going into this series, which I thought would be very close and potentially even be BlossoM's opportunity to do what they've never done before here in Korea, to get destroyed this hard, to pick this map was such a glaring mistake to anyone. Anyone watching this looks and says, okay, I don't understand. Anyone watching now says, yeah, I still feel even worse about the map pick than I did when I saw it in the loading screen. A huge mistake by the coach of BlossoM. We have to highlight this once again. After watching that game 1, they probably had a plan. Okay, we want to run this map. Doesn't play to On's strengths. Doesn't play to illicit strengths. But they had a plan for the map. They wanted to run the triple DPS. And that plan was made before they showed up at the studio today. In some teams, there's 2 types of teams actually, and the older teams actually usually do what BlossoM did here. One type of team sticks to the plan, what they practice no matter what happens in game 1. And the other team says, look at how much they destroyed us with their tanks. They clearly well versed on the tank comps. They've actually historically been better on tank comps than us. We're known for our Widow play and line of sight maps like Hollywood. We probably shouldn't use the strategy we prepared. We should probably go back to our comfort on Hollywood. BlossoM does not. They do not. They pick Kings Row. It's the worst type of map. I want to look at their map stats on the map, in fact. They're 0-3, 0-4 now, so it's their only winless map in Hybrid. They picked it. Why? At this level of play, this just should not happen, Achilios. I can't give them any credit here. I just have to be like, well,
there's an old saying.
You got one life left
There's an old
now.
saying of if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So that's why I'm just kind of been sitting here quietly letting you go on your
You can be good
tirade.
cop, I'll be bad cop here, okay?
There's no good cop in this situation. It's just mild, it's just disappointed cop. It's disappointed cop and mad cop. I just don't get it, man. I'm sure some people are going to be sitting there, you know, in the chat watching this, and they're going to be like, why are the casters being so BM to BlossoM? Like, they lost, like, they could still win. Like, when you make a decision like this, it's just...
Worst map, no wins.
Again, nothing nice to say. We're just going to leave it at that now.
All right. I think we're going to take a break in a moment.
We are, but that's 2-0 for X6. They need one more round as we get ready to move on to Assault to close this out and basically lock down a playoff spot for themselves. BlossoM completely going to be denied away if they can't turn this ship around. Let's see if they can do it when we come back from the break.